Which was the most difficult voice for you to master? Was it? Did you say it was Morgan?
It was
or?
Morgan Freeman to master in terms of like tone of voice, because it has many, many layers to it, and you have to kind of nail all of them at once to sound like him. But I mean, there are a lot of voices that are difficult and difficult to perform. For example, the voice, the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin.
Aladdin, yeah.
It's not really a voice.
Who disturbs my slumber?
Yeah. It's a deep, but it's not a voice.
Yeah.
It's more of a throat singing.
I love that we love the same stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Because literally, I was that guy, like, sugar dates, fresh fish, we catch them, you buy them. Like that. Elie, we started a long time ago. I was trying to think when to start it because I know we said the word. I need 10 seconds of cleanness so I can get paid for this on YouTube before they demonetize the video. And I think that 10 seconds over. So we can fucking get into this, bro. We can really get on. How was Lebanon? You just came back?
I just came back, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful country. I love Lebanon, and I'm taking my son there more and more to just know where he's from. He has no idea where he's from. He doesn't know anything about the country. It's always a bit unstable, but that's the fun part. Yeah. You kind of...
That's living... Like, you know, when they say, your kids live in a bubble, and you're like, yeah, but every now and then I take them to Lebanon.
Take them to Lebanon and just makes up for the whole thing. Yeah.
It's worse than everywhere else.
Makes up for the privilege that we have living here. So...
But the thing you were saying...
Yeah.
About him not knowing where he's from, I think I'm the only Lebanese person that's never been back to Lebanon.
Oh, no,
ever.
Dude, you have to go back.
Yeah, and I've said that to some people, and I've seen the look in their eye.
Yeah.
And I'm sure... Yeah, and people have done much worse things to them, physically and mentally in life. But that reaction was, that reaction was, it's so like, patriotic,
Lebanese
right?
You've never been to Lebanon. That's insane.
It's such a thing, and I keep saying I'm going, but I want a holiday to be a holiday, and maybe it's because I haven't been there. Look, but the risk of getting blown up and shot on a holiday for me outweighs. I just came back from 20 days in Zanzibar. I had no worries when I was there. I knew the worst thing that was going to happen to me was the same guy, the Maasai guy on the beach was going to try and sell me the same thing he sold me yesterday. And that was about as intense as it was going to get, right?
No, look, I mean, when I go to Lebanon, I stay usually, because we go in the summer, we stay in the mountains. In the mountains, there's nothing.
That's Jibber.
Yeah, just any of them. I don't stay in Jibber. I stay somewhere near Bikfaya.
Okay.
It's a cool area, very chill, relaxed. Windy, beautiful, high up. It's like 700-meter elevation. So you get to feel nature and enjoy yourself. And you don't get to worry about getting blown up. You'll get scammed and you'll get, I mean, sometimes I do go to Beirut just to get, you know, the heart rate up.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, what's going to happen now? But it is enjoyable. That's the thing. You won't feel any difference when it comes to prices because it's expensive now. It's like stupidly expensive after the whole debacle that happened.
Which one are you talking about? The last 70
years? Or
the
whole, every shitstorm that's hit the country in the past 7-8 years. Yeah. So now it's back to normal in terms of prices, and it's expensive. You feel that you're here. You drop $200-300 for dinner, and you're like, oh, okay, that's familiar. So, but it's enjoyable. You will definitely enjoy it if you go there in the right time. I'm going back on Christmas. We're gonna head there again.
To go. I do have to go, and everyone I have so many Lebanese friends that tell me you have to go and you're missing out big time. And I get it. Just
you'll get food poisoning, but you'll enjoy it.
Dude, I've been to India. There's nowhere. My stomach has been lined with Thanos lining now. It's fine. Nothing's going to happen to me. Just the idea is, look, I don't like partying. I don't drink. And everyone that has offered me before to go
drink and
like,
party.
You have to go to this bar and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is not exciting for me. I'd rather say what you did because I've heard that they have some beautiful mountains and tree houses and mountains and beautiful stuff.
Great restaurants, great places to go and actually see and enjoy. Like we went karting, we had fun. We went to in the middle of the forest. We went to a nature reserve. I drink, but I'm not going to go there to, you know, I don't party. I don't like, I'm too old, I'm too fat to party.
And dancing, it's just, you know, arrogant walking really.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
For me, it's just, it's gone, it's past. I just went there to have fun, to take my son out and see nature and see like actual, you know, we saw wolves and shit like that. It's really nice, like it's interesting. And you'll enjoy that part of it and go to Betroun. You've never been at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, go for a walk in Bethune. It's unbelievable, right next to the ocean. You feel like you're in Santorini without the Greek people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a good thing, right? Yeah.
So yeah, no, I would recommend it definitely. Don't go party. That sucks.
Yeah. I'm not into partying anywhere I am, man. I just like chilling. I'm over it. I mean, I'm 43 now.
Yeah. You don't look it.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you. I don't know whether people say that just because they want to say it.
No. No. You don't look like 43. You look in your
like
30s.
Like you're old. You don't look like you're aging old, man.
I'm 39. I turned 39. I just realized.
Weird, right?
Yeah, it is
weird when the numbers
almost 40.
I stopped counting at like 22. People are like, how old are you? I'm like, why the hell do you care? Like, what difference does it make, dude? Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm not getting a driver's license.
Yeah, now I got to do the maths and tell you I'm this age. So yeah, I'm just over all that stuff. For those who don't know, you're a gangster voiceover.
Oh yeah.
And content creator. And I'm going to tell you why I hate you. Because this
at least you're
holiday in Zanzibar, I made the mistake of showing my 7-year-old twins your videos on Instagram.
Oh, no.
Ask me if I did anything but repeat the videos over, and they absolutely loved them. Honestly.
That's adorable to hear.
And the thing is, for me, your videos aren't made for kids.
No.
They're made for
my
adults.
Son doesn't, I don't let my son see them.
And they're even like very smart and witty, and there's a lot of thought that goes behind them. But they were getting it, and I was like, how are you getting this?
I mean, this generation is going to put us in their pocket.
Yeah, bro. Man. I was like, how are you getting these? But they absolutely loved it. And I get why. Especially now that you started to throw all the AI stuff in there and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using the AI stuff for my advantage, the way it's meant to be used as a tool. I don't want to use it to do the work for me, but I want to simplify, because I'm an animator as well. So I used to spend days animating something like the oryx, the talking Arabian oryx was animated frame by frame, and it was just moving around with the expression and everything. What I'm using now AI for is for these things, to just save time, do more videos faster. I'm doing motion capture with AI, which was impossible to do if you weren't in Hollywood.
Yeah,
you know, and the tools are just and the cost, so much easier.
The cost of doing it
so cheap
back
then. Now it's nothing
cheap,
now.
But
it's like $90 a month.
The cost of animating something like that, I would have taken time and money.
Definitely time and money and post-production work and a bunch of rigging and like 3D animation involved. Now you just do it with AI and you still get the expression. I still get to use my voice, which is what some people are confused about. They don't know if the whole thing is AI. It's not.
Or not.
Because I kind of designed it as well using Sora or ChatGPT or whatever, but I would kind of fix it the way I want to, put it in Photoshop, change up the features. And then I would do the motion capture and do the animation and the voice and everything. So it's still a process. You still have to do the work. But people think it's just you press a button and it's...
But how does that work in regards to what you do? Because there's a multitude of things that you do. But let's just talk about, for example, voice acting.
Yeah.
How does that work now in the day of AI when you can get Morgan Freeman's voice from some apps?
Yeah, but I mean, it kind of sucks.
It still sucks?
It still sucks.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
Especially in the region here. And there's one thing that AI still doesn't do that we're safe for now is take feedback. So if you're on a session and an agency guy was like, bro, you have to like, you know, give me more like emotion and like up your nipples a bit. The AI is not going to fucking do that. And that's the safe zone we're in right now. And they still don't know how to mix English and Arabic. So now when you're pronouncing a proper name, an Arabic name, you have to pronounce it properly. AI doesn't do that. It's pretty good, by the way. I cloned my voice. I did the 2-hour clone thing. I don't know if you've heard about that. It's on 11 Labs. There's a feature where you talk into the mic for a couple of hours or you upload 2 hours of audio and it just captures your voice, your intonation, your tone, everything.
Really?
I had a project come in where it was 18 documentaries and they didn't have the budget.
18?
18, yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, guys, if I'm going to do this myself, it's going to cost you X amount. And they're like, is there any solution? We want to use your voice, but we don't want to pay for it. I'm like, fuck you,
and
first
the same
of all.
as every fucking, but fuck these brands, bro. Yeah. All of them. We want everything that you've worked hard for, but we don't want to pay for it. It's like,
yeah, I'm like, fuck you, first of all. Second of all, I have a solution, which is AI, an AI cloned version of me. I'm like, I can test the script for you, and you'll see if it's good or not. Nailed it, because there's a code that you can kind of inject into these AI models and software that where you tell them exactly where you want them to do their intonation or their cadence, or how to the pitch up, pitch down, emphasize, less emphasis, tone it down, blah, blah, blah. You can kind of code it into them as if you're a voice director, basically. So I've done that. I did all 18 documentaries in a couple of days and nailed it.
A big mistake. You know what you should have done? You should have said, this is a lot of work, but I really like your brand, so I'm going to do it for you.
I've done that so many times, bro. I feel dirty at night.
I just told them that you put in all that work only on this one, but the next one you have to pay full price. Like, you know what I mean? And they're like, man, this guy's so cool. He just did so much for us. But really, you just went
for free. Click. 100%.
Yeah.
But I've used it a few times when I'm outside. I don't have I take my microphone anywhere I go. I have a setup in Lebanon and anywhere I'm out. But I had to use it a couple of times, and I would tell the client, look, I'm not going to be able to record for you. I can give you this with the AI voice. If you're happy with it, you can go ahead and use it. And they've used it every single time. Wow. And I don't charge them the same rate because it's not ethical.
But you don't want to tell them that you can do that, because won't they always want to go for the cheaper option?
Not really, because they do like going in the session, and it's good. It's really good, and it gets you. But you're better. Like when you bring in your humanity into it, the performance into it, the breathing, the emotions into it, you can nail it way better, and you can give them something way better than what they'll get with the AI. And they love the process. They love going on the session for a couple of hours, wasting time. Oh, fantastic. You'll find 13 agency kids just going on the call and giving their opinions, each and every one of them. And they love the process. They won't get that with AI. So,
man, I remember, I can't remember what exactly it was for, but I remember going onto a website called Fiverr.
Yeah, Fiverr.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I needed a Morgan Freeman voice for something.
You can get one. You can get a Morgan Freeman guy.
And this was before AI.
Yeah.
And I remember the price he was charging, and I was like, wow, this guy's making money.
He was charging high? He
was charging high. And it might have been 10 years ago, but it was in the days where Fiverr was just starting, and it wasn't like
it was for a $5. You'd go for $5 and get someone.
No, so basically, there is a lot of people that do Fiverr for thinking, but then it's like, but if you want the good voice, you pay $300, and if you want me to say this, you pay more. And there's a lot of add-ons where they make money, right?
Ironically, Dubai, when doing voiceovers here, it's cheaper than other countries. It's cheaper than Lebanon. When I do voiceovers in Lebanon.
They know that you've only got 10 minutes to do it before the electricity cuts out.
And exactly. You have to rush, and you have to turn on the generator and crank it. But I mean, for 1,000 dirhams here, you can get you can do a proper voiceover with like a voice talent if you're going directly to the voice talent. In Lebanon, it's going to be way more. It's going to be closer to 2,000.
Why is that? Do you think that there's less people in Lebanon that are that good at it, that it becomes more of a...
more of a niche, more of a specialty, and especially if you want a Lebanese voice or a proper Lebanese voice. So some people are just routing back to Dubai. I was hired by Chips, Fantasia in Lebanon. There's Masters and there's Fantasia. Fantasia hired me in Dubai through an agency in Lebanon that went to a studio in Dubai to hire me.
Oh, wow.
So instead of getting a voice in Lebanon with the studios in Lebanon, they went with an agency there, went to a production house in Dubai. Production house went to a studio in Dubai, and they went to me.
Wow.
It was like, It cost them the same, which is insane. Because there's a lot of competition here, and there's a lot of talented people and voice actors that are active and working.
How does it work when you're using a voice like Morgan Freeman with something that, do you ever get like...
Unless you say you're Morgan Freeman, I think you're okay.
Really? So as long as you're not like, I'm Morgan Freeman.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Ever since I played God in the movies, people have looked at my titties.
I make him say weird stuff.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get like old Snoop Dogg songs and stuff like that, and get you to like do a David Attenborough reading like, there's trouble in the LBC. So, I mean, it must be, it's such a talent, and as well, it must be such a cool party trick to be able to do that stuff,
so much fun,
right?
Bro, it's so much fun. It's more than a party trick. I prank everyone.
Yeah.
I've called people from different numbers, friends of mine. I just prank them.
But you prank them with celebrities, or you prank them with just accents?
I've done a celebrity prank in Lebanon, and my friends a guy was in on it, and he's like, I'm going to call you, you're Morgan Freeman. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, answer as Morgan Freeman. And I just did the whole conversation with the whole Mississippi accent, with everything.
I'm 100% doing that with you a million times. Like, I'm going to be selling one of the sets and be like, yeah, Morgan Freeman records it. They're like, no. I'm going to be like, Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan, what's up?
Hey, AJ. Like kind of thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, is it accents that you like more, or is it more, like, which one is harder for you, to get a celebrity voice or an accent?
Look, accents are pretty easy to get for the most part. I don't like them a lot. I don't like doing them a lot. I have friends of mine who do accents and they do them wonderfully, like Sean. You know Sean?
Yeah, I know Sean.
Sean nails it. I've done accents as well, and I know how to do them. I just try to avoid them a little bit. I like doing characters more. I like doing voices. If that voice happens to have an accent, that's a bonus. That's fun. But I like creating voices or coming up with voices or doing over the top voices, man. You know, like going crazy with the more character oriented. But it is it's kind of on the same level when it comes to learning it. Accents, if you really want to nail them, you have to go properly into them and listen to hours upon hours of people talking to get the nuances, not just, pick up on it softly. And the same goes for voices. The most difficult voice was Morgan Freeman's voice to learn because it has multiple layers to it.
Okay.
And some voices are just easier. Naturally, they're easy. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's very easy to do. Anybody can do Arnold.
You don't even have to speak.
Come on, do it now. I'll do the. You just have to get your throat flaring up. Stallone is, hey, yo, it's easy to do. But like David Attenborough, you have to go into a couple of layers. This is the lyre bird. Goes into it, goes very into the cadence and the...
What's going on in your head? Like when you're doing Attenborough, do you actually feel like an old man?
You do.
You do, yeah?
You do. You have to act it out. And it's the same thing with drawing. That's the funny part. When I draw or do a character and drawing a character, I end up doing the expression that I'm drawing.
Yeah.
So you end up looking like this and people are like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
And it's not even in a mirror, it's just doing it.
Just,
right?
yeah, exactly. You don't see it, you just do it inadvertently. And with voice acting, it's the same. If you're doing a character, if you're doing Morgan Freeman, you have to go into that voice and go up and down and left and right. You have to enjoy it, move yourself around, and you do a lot of movement when you're recording. Sometimes I just spread my arms and just do the movements. I don't hit the mic, but they help the words come out. They help the performance come to life.
That's crazy. I could just imagine you just calling in sick at school when you were younger, just pretending your dad
Somebody's
and stuff.
dad, or my own dad.
Did you do that before, any of those kind of things? No? You were too good.
I would have loved to. I mean, I've done harmless pranks where I would walk around in Jibber in Lebanon and just speak with a very, why did you do this to me? This is what I sound like. Just
did you film them, or was it?
We're just us having fun with our friends. And I've done a prank where I actually called my wife and I pretended to be a real estate agent when we were looking for a house, and she bought it. She thought I was not myself.
She bought it and bought the house as well.
She bought the house. Yeah, exactly. I was that good of a salesman. But I called her and I was able to prank her. I was like, she's known me for 13 years. How is this working?
Yeah, but like I do a pretty good Irish accent, and I've called my wife before and
with
stuff.
An Irish accent.
Yeah.
I want to hear
stuff. No, not now, bro. It's to be honest, it's borderline racist and rude. It's all swearing. It's all like, you little pikey bastard. Yeah,
exactly.
Like one of those ones. You're drinking all the water in the field. Like one of those ones.
That's the fun part of it.
Yeah. You can really be someone else, right? When you're doing things.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I'm alone in the car, man, and I just enjoy myself. I just talk to myself.
You have to clarify exactly what you mean by that, because sometimes when you're enjoying yourself alone, enjoying yourself, you gotta be in a very dark area. Sometimes I park in a really dark alley and enjoy myself in the car. After you have kids and stuff, life becomes stressful. You need that time for yourself, right? The car's
That's how you have to, like a troll under a bridge, just
like, I was like, now I know why he has 100% tint on his windows. I just thought he liked cars, but no. So yeah, like what is? I know again we have some cliche questions, because also it's interesting for me, and I know everyone asks you,
normal questions.
When did you get into it and all that stuff? Like I'm gonna leave that up.
No, it's okay. We can talk about anything.
When did you first find out that you had this power?
It was pretty early on, and it was when I was a kid. And I've told the story a few times, but I just love how...
Just do it topless so it's different on the...
I'll
just take your shirt off. Yeah, it'll be different than all the other ones.
Nippies.
Yeah.
It was a neighbor of mine, an old lady who sounded like a chainsaw. She's a chain smoker, and has a very deep voice. It's kind of like she's so... compressed into the atmosphere. It's crazy. And I just went there and she was like, Habibi Lillo, kifak dalabu sakta. And I just went home. I was 8. I told my mom I did the same voice. And she was like, my son's possessed, holy water and shit. But that's how I started. That's how I discovered that I can kind of, do voices and have the power to change my voice. And I was an only child. So I would mute the TV and I would do the voices of the cartoons that I'm watching. So I grew up in the 90s. So I would be doing Scooby-Doo and or like Zoink Scoob or Yogi Bear and hey boo boo Yogi, just having fun with the voices and characters. And that kind of started growing, but it was mostly a party trick, as you called it. It was just me entertaining my friends. And then my wife was like, why don't you do a video, show your skill? I was using it in stand-up when I was starting doing stand-up. I would do characters. I would make them dirty and ruin everybody's childhood. But it was the fun part of doing stand-up. And she told me, why don't you do a video? And I did. I took a day off from work. Leo Burnett had no idea. I used to work there. I was like, I'm sick, guys. I'm not coming in. And I just went home.
The voice also helped to make you sound sick.
Definitely did. I went home and I did the video, posted it the next day so it doesn't seem suspicious. And it went viral. I was in the news. I was being recognized in the mall in Lebanon before I moved here. This was the first time I would put out anything.
Yeah.
And everybody mentioned it. They talked about it. It was in the newspapers. Even the people at Leo Burnett saw it when they're on their way back in the plane on the paper.
Oh, wow.
They're like, there's an article about one of our guys. Who's this kid? And when I left it, I just did that one video and I didn't go fully into it. I don't know why I didn't focus on content that much. And then I moved here, did another video, went viral again. And I started doing more and more and more. And now I'm focusing a lot more on just doing content. I enjoy it, man.
But now you were saying that you were into the media and we were talking about the media world, which is surprising considering you're Lebanese and you do media. What is it about us that for some reason we like just lying. Drift? Yeah, right? We're just very good compulsive liars, right?
We get paid for it.
Like there's so many Lebanese people in the media world. It's crazy.
They're either doing marketing or production or advertising. That's where you'll find them.
Yo, guys, so everybody knows there's 2 days in a boat captain's life that are the best days ever. The day you buy the boat and the day you finally sell the boat. After fixing it, after doing all the maintenance, after scrubbing all those little barnacles off the bottom, it's a headache. But that's where the Captain's Club comes in. So they started this really cool club. All you do, you sign up for the year as a member, you call them up, you go on the app, you tell them I'm coming, the boat's ready, it's filled with petrol, you take all your friends out, you go out, have a laugh and come back. You don't have to worry about all of that monotonous stuff that comes with owning a boat. So, guys, if you want to pretend you've got a boat when you don't have a boat, but still have a boat, call the Captain's Club. But yeah, it's crazy. So how did you get out of that? Because
well, okay. I'm still kind of in it. I still have a production house and a creative agency.
But it's yours. There's a difference.
It's mine alone, yeah. It's just me having fun, doing it my way, the way I want to. And it's been great. It's been a great launch. I've been selective. It's like how you're selective about certain things or guests or people are. I've done the same. Because when you have huge overheads, you'll have to desperately take any job that you can to just make ends meet. I did not want that stress or that headache. I just wanted to, chill, do what I like, enjoy working on it. So I still do production and content and creative, but selectively for my preferred clients and the people that I enjoy working with. And I get to do my content at the same time. I get to really enjoy doing content. I was in advertising for a long time, and I'm still a director. I was a director for ads, which is just boring, but it's a job, It's not as creative or as fun as doing a sketch or a skit or a show or really writing something that's just not just, shilling a product. But I slowly kind of just dipped out because it's a dying industry to be honest. It's not as important anymore to do big ads or big productions. You can just do a bunch of content and get the same result or 100%. Better results.
Yeah.
So it was a no-brainer for me to shift away from big overheads and big, look at what we have. It doesn't matter.
It's changed so much. Like even I was talking to a friend about this, how media has changed in general and even news.
Yeah.
Like we control things now. Like podcasts and all this, the creators.
For the first time.
Like Trump won the election because of podcasts.
Yeah.
He literally went to the 5 top podcasts, showed himself.
It was his son who told him to go, right?
Yeah. Like, and what's the other name? What's the other demon's name?
Oh, what's her name?
Kamala.
Yeah.
She refused to. So it's like, it just shows literally that we now control the narrative. I mean, I don't know how much of the narrative I control, but just in general.
But it's there, man. It's a chance for you to do that. You're able to control it. People listen to this guy, Dylan, News Daddy. You've seen him more than they would for there's a battle between him and the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
And he's winning. That's the fun part. It's just a kid who sources his own news and people follow him. It's a dangerous game to play. But I mean, we don't know what they've been feeding us for years. What kind of bullshit
whatever they've been feeding us, it doesn't taste very nice, man. I mean, it's starting to get weird. Now, I don't know if it's always been like this. I mean, surely there's always been conspiracy theories and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But only now in our generation where you go, I call bullshit. It's like, it's just not well hidden anymore. And it's like they're not even trying to do things well anymore.
I think they're gonna just reveal it.
Yeah, I mean, at least with the moon landings, they hired Stanley Kubrick and stuff like that.
Exactly.
He put some money behind it.
He put effort into it.
When they're faking it, you have to wait till the guy dies, and then he gets a bit, on his deathbed. He's like, "Hey, I kind of did some dumb shit when I was younger," but now I just don't feel like they're putting in any effort at all.
Nope, they're not hiding it anymore. It's like they're giving up.
But are they giving up, or are we so under control that they don't have to anymore because they control so much that there's nothing we can do about it?
Exactly. Maybe that's the case. It's like, just we already have them, so we have these people. We don't need to do any more.
We need to stop more podcasts and more content creators to go out there. But I like what you were saying about that. I have a few friends. I'm not going to name anyone. But you have to be selective with the brands you work with because some of them are, it's like, I don't know whether it's an Instagram account or it's just a page to advertise pharmacies and every single thing under the sun. And it's like, it kind of takes away from your content when that's all you're doing. And it shows that you're just whoring your talents just to make money, right?
I get that they want to make as much money as possible while they're relevant because a lot of the content creators here who I love and respect, it gets old fast what they're doing. They don't,
especially if you have a niche or a gimmick.
Yeah, if it's a gimmick, that's it. Sorry, how many episodes are going to do with the same joke, same thing, same setup, same? It's going to die out. You have to branch out. You have to really, be in it. A lot of people were famous because of a gimmick, or they've done one gimmick and it just skyrocketed.
One video went viral, or a couple of videos went viral.
They had hundreds of thousands, and they would charge a lot of money, which I understand, and they would sell anything that they can. But how long is that going to last? I really hope that you're doing something smart with the money.
Yeah, that's another
investing
thing as
it
well.
Somewhere else that you can kind of live off of it later because it's gonna die out soon.
I don't think you can make enough in this early stage. I think you're only gonna make enough after 10 years of doing it. And that's why it's so important to have something that's not niche.
It's not gonna die in a couple of years.
Yeah. How do you kind of do that with your content to make sure that you're not getting stuck in this?
I've been trying to do it I've done it by changing formats as many as I can. So I don't have this one single format that I'm doing. So sometimes I do sketches that are related to this. Sometimes I do a little short documentaries like, David Attenborough. Sometimes I do something that's completely absurd. And I'm also branching out into other things at the same time. So I want to do tiny animated sketches that won't take me a long time to do. And I'll launch a channel for that on its own. I love cooking, so I've been planning on doing a cooking show where I can inject comedy and voices into cooking without being, invasive or too annoying, but it's just fun and enjoyable. And I'm thinking of doing a comedy-oriented podcast.
Okay, nice.
But something that kind of focuses on comedians and stand-up comics that would come in, share their stories, do their fun. Nothing.
You're talking my game because I've literally been looking for someone like you.
Yeah.
So this one is a guest one, but I wanted one where it's just two guys, something like Bad Friends, something exactly
That's the whole point.
Where it'll be the same guys that people tune in to just watch them all the time because they know that
they have good banter.
Good banter, and then every now and then you get the other communities. Because I don't think that this is the one country that I've had a problem with the community.
Yeah,
where I'm like, guys, this is not the way podcasting works. This is not the way comedy works. we're all supposed to jump on each other's stuff. Yeah. And how do you think Theo Vaughn became as big as he is? Famous, yeah. Bobby Lee, all of those, because they've all been on Rogan's, they all jump.
They all cross.
Yeah, it's cross-pollinate all of their stuff.
Exactly.
And I don't think we're doing it enough here at all. And I think that's important. So
because everybody's gatekeeping, everybody's afraid of, sharing. Because I had a plan a while back, and I was talking to the comics here in the region. I'm like, I want to do two things. One that's kind of a Bad Friends style vibe video where it's just people having fun, fucking no filter, talk, enjoy. And comedians are good at that. And they can banter for hours. And the other one was...
Whose line is it anyway?
We had that. We were doing that, something similar in Lebanon a while back. But no, it was more towards Key and Peele.
Okay.
Independent sketches
but
that
well recorded and well
properly
produced.
Done. Produced properly, but they're standalone, what do you call them? I forgot the word. But they're sketches that are not related
to each other.
And there's no continuation.
Like the characters don't join or anything like that.
Exactly. It's just every time there's like a bunch of characters played by the same couple of people. And that would have been fun. Dave Chappelle's show, kind of, remember the old Chappelle show? Similar to that. I wanted to do something with the comics here, but everybody's doing their thing, and I would just not be able to get them together.
It's very weird. I've had a big problem with this amongst, and I'm friends with like all of them. I'm like, motherfuckers, what's going on? What are we doing here? Like, and it can't be this difficult. And they all say, oh, we need one guy who's going to kind of organize us and all that stuff.
That's
and I'm
what
like,
I was doing.
And I'm like, that's cool, but also grow up. Like, you guys put some effort into organizing too. Effort, like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is really not hard to do. We choose one day where everyone meets up. And
I couldn't get them for that one. Everybody loved the idea. Everybody was in. Yeah, we're excited. Let's do it. And I couldn't get them to meet once. I'm like, just once. Let's sit, talk it out, and we can actually start. Because I had the space back then. I had the offices or whatever, and we could just film it. We can film the sketches there. Zero.
I think the only way it's going to happen is a Field of Dreams kind of way. Like if you build it, they will come. Yeah, I think we need to just get one or two that can be reliable and that can be a part of it. And then you know how it is when people start seeing it doing well, they're like, oh yeah, oh this is the thing we were talking about, right? Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready, kind of thing. I think the proof of concept would kind of, because a lot of them don't want to fail, which is really weird. They don't want to be a part of something that just happens for a bit and doesn't continue.
And I know that they know that it's slowing down for their content. I know that I'm pretty sure they know, they've noticed that it's been slowing down. It's not as effective anymore. It doesn't have the same, it's funny the first 10 times. And then
it's funny the first 161 times, but then after that, it's like...
You're going to run out of content if you don't do something a bit more. And we know that you could have, if you were able to do a bit more, you would have done it. You haven't been hiding it. You've just been doing the same thing over and over and over again. So,
It's hard once, I guess, as a creator, when you find something that sticks. And it's so easy for you to do, to kind of fall into
shift away from,
No, just to fall in that complacency of, I'll just keep making this then.
Definitely.
As opposed to putting effort into creating something and it not. And social media is very weird.
But that's why I keep changing things. Because, so the David Attenborough videos have been the most successful ones that I've made. But if I only do David Attenborough videos,
then you'll just be the David Attenborough guy.
Yeah, I'll just be the David Attenborough guy. So I just do one every once in a while to just kind of keep it going. And then in between, I'll do these little fun stuff. I've been doing these Labubu podcasts.
Bro. And again, that's what I liked, because you grabbed something that was ridiculously viral at the time. It was very relevant.
Yeah, 100%. I did the Labubu and the Lafufu.
The Lafufu is the one that I've seen 371,000 times, because the boys love that one. Yeah.
It's so silly. My son loves it as well. He's like, why does he explode at the end?
And the farts, the sound, the burps. Yeah. No, it's very good to kind of find how do you find what's kind of trending now and that stuff? Do you keep an eye out?
I'm always online, so it's an addiction. It's stupid, but I spend a lot of time on these, and if I see something that I notice that it's enjoyable and you can make fun of it and you can have fun with it and it's relevant, I do it. But otherwise, I just come up with the stupidest shit, the silliest thing that I can think of, and I just go for it.
But that's the best thing. Some of the best comics in the world and the best content in the world is people coming up with the stupidest shit that you never think would work.
And going
but the only difference is all of us do it, but we don't actually do it. Like, we all think it.
That's the thing.
But we don't put it down and then make it. That's the problem.
Once you make it happen, you actually go ahead and do the thing, it works. I was in Lebanon. When I was in Lebanon, I was walking around in a mall and I saw this Labubu hanging And I just looked at it. It looked so stupid. And I was like, I wonder what it would look like if it was a Lebanese labubu, like a labubu. So all I did was film myself and just me just being, surprised and like, what the fuck's this guy saying? And then I took a picture of the actual labubu and I changed it into a Lebanese labubu. And I did the motion capture.
You gave it the beard.
The beard. And originally I had it holding an Almaza beer and the vape in the other hand. But it was too weird with the motion capture and the bottle was flying and everything. So I was like, just remove these. And I had the necklace here and everything. Yeah, it was a full Lebanese labubu. And I made him from Ashrafiyya.
Yeah, it's from the, the area,
yeah.
The area matters. That's the thing, that those little things, the little, what I like is, I'm quite, what's the word I'm looking for? I notice everything, right?
Yeah, you like the details.
Yeah, I like the details.
Detail-oriented.
That your stuff can be viewed by 10 different people. Some of them very much on face value, oh, this is a funny thing. Yeah. And then someone else going, that guy's definitely from Ashrafiyya. And then someone else going, look what he's holding in his hand. Like those little
You can go into the details.
Yeah, the knickknacks.
Because I like that, because I focus on that as well. And I add jokes that not everyone is going to get, but I mean, they're funny at face value, but there's a deeper layer to them. I like that. I like those
like
Easter
even
eggs.
the lizard, what's it called?
The Lebanese, the gecko, the Lebanese gecko, yeah.
100% everybody knows that guy.
Exactly. They know someone who sounds and
not just
like
sounds, talks, has the same kind of like
attitude,
bitchy attitude.
Yes, ça va.
Yeah. The same thing. And it's just like, that stuff is just gold. And the fact that you've actually turned that, and by using AI, which again is the way it's supposed to be.
By the way.
No.
The lizard was just me animating him.
You're by yourself.
Yeah.
You got skills, bro.
Animating his mouth.
You got skills.
And because I wanted the head movements to be exactly where I wanted them to be.
Even the head movements are bitchy, bro. They're very kind of like...
I was doing one video when I went to Lebanon. I couldn't finish it there. I'm going to finish it here. It's this guy, the gecko, found out that I'm in Beirut. I'm in Lebanon. It's like, inta hon, ça va, la luz. And he wants to take me to try all the shit, to try the tomato sandwich for $10. I don't know if you've heard about that stupid... A $13 tomato sandwich at Sharif or something in Lebanon. And to try the viral, whatever, the Pilates, Alo Pilates matcha that's been going on there. So it's just him discovering that I'm here. You're here. You're visiting us in Lebanon. What have you been up to? Let's do this.
But that's such a thing that character would do. He'd be bitchy. He'd be like, "Who's this guy? Who does he think he is?" But if he found out you were in Lebanon, he'd be like, "Let me show you who I am," kind of thing.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. He'd be like, "I'll make you my friend, even though you didn't like me. I'll show you how cool and amazing I am," kind of thing. Which is just really cool. Which was the most difficult voice for you to master? Did you say it was Morgan?
It was Morgan Freeman to master in terms of like tone of voice, because it has many layers to it, and you have to kind of nail all of them at once to sound like him. But I mean, there are a lot of voices that are difficult and difficult to perform. For example, the voice, the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's not really a voice.
Who disturbs my slumber?
Yeah. It's a deep, but it's not a voice. Yeah. It's more of a throat singing.
I love that we love the same stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Because literally, I was that guy, like, sugar dates, fresh fish, we catch them, you buy them. Like that. I love that. I mean, that's a historical history of my people.
That's our childhood.
As far as I'm concerned, when I watched Aladdin, the new one, I was so like, I was angry.
Yeah.
Because Will Smith is a genie and all this shit. And, you had a Pakistani sultan, and then it was they all looked from different areas. And I was like, no, the Disney one was so perfect. Everything.
Robin Williams.
Like Jafar. Robin Williams. I mean, he must have been an inspiration for you, because that guy, from the days of Mork and Mindy. You remember Mork and Mindy and all that stuff? Nanu. Yeah. Mork calling Orson, come in, Orson. These people are strange.
I grew up watching this guy, and I used to watch his stand-up, and his stand-up was mostly improvised. You know that? He would just go on stage, just go crazy, and he would just perform and jump, improvise and have fun, do a million voices on stage. I'm like, that's amazing. That's beautiful. I've always wanted to do that.
He's something special. I mean, to go from, all the different roles that he did, from the comedy roles to even
the drama and stuff.
The drama to what's the one where he's a doctor?
Patch Adams.
Patch. Yeah. Like, he had such a wide
career, man.
Career, and the spectrum of his work was amazing. Like,
of course.
But at the same time, this is another thing. You often find that the funniest and the people the most who give to the world are not
happy.
Not happy inside, which is very strange.
Because he used to pick everyone up. Anyone who's down, he would call them and he would do something silly or funny or light to keep them entertained and happy and bring them out of a bad mood. And deep down inside, he was the one who's struggling.
And there's no self-care. There's no time to actually focus on yourself because
you're giving a lot.
Yeah, I get that a lot because I always go for the funny.
Yeah.
And I always try to make sure, like, do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's a difficult one. Sometimes people don't, like, I was having a conversation yesterday in my house with a friend of mine who's going through a bit of a hard time.
Yeah.
And we met a couple of years ago. And I'm always a person, like I don't give a shit now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been like that, but I'm just like, whatever happens, happens.
Spectator
you have
approach.
to always think about the best possible thing that's happening. It can always be a million times worse. You only have to look to your neighbor to realize it can be worse, kind of thing.
100%.
So I try not to project that, even when I am.
Yeah.
And I had to tell him, like, you can't be like that. You have to think positively. You just can't. And I said to him, when we met, funnily enough, was some of the most troubling and hard times in my life.
Yeah.
But he never knew it. Do you know what I mean? I was bubbly and funny and making everyone happy and always kind of thing. It's like, I know it's a bad thing to kind of keep things inside, but it's a choice to be depressed, I believe, or to project
it. Yeah.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
You know?
Look, I mean, it's a very sensitive and difficult topic because nobody really talks about it.
Yeah.
Up until now, it's a taboo topic to, mental health. And now they're kind of starting to open up on looking at, because men are, a lot of men are depressed.
Yeah.
They don't show it because they have to toughen up and they have to.
Yeah.
And that's ends up being a case like, Robin Williams or like a lot of these amazing people that have this hidden sadness inside that nobody's been focused on. But yeah, I mean, we're kind of trained to do that, right? Since birth.
I mean, yes and no, because if you have someone close, it's fine to just vent to them and say that, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a friend, whether it's a partner, preferably not with your partner because then you just ruin the whole household. Everyone's in a bad mood.
Exactly.
But if you have someone, then you should vent and tell them, hey, look, I'm feeling shit and blah, blah, blah. But I still think that even though you do need to pick yourself up because unfortunately in this world that we live in, it's very rare anyone else is going to pick you up. Yeah. And even if they want to, it's not as easy for them.
Sure.
It's one of those kind of, the old thing like that when we talk about couples and men and women, that I can't make you happy.
Yeah, only
unless
you can make
you make, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can enhance your happiness, but really and truthfully, when you're alone and at home, it's just you.
Exactly.
So you have to take those steps that kind of
you have to be in charge of your own happiness.
You have to.
Sure.
Otherwise, how are you ever going to get out of it, right?
100%. 100%.
So if I've got like 15, 20 people that are unhappy now, so we have some voice notes that we need to make for them.
Yeah.
Right. And every celebrity, it's like, don't be a bitch.
Don't be a shit person.
Yeah, right? Man.
One of the difficult voices, by the way, is the Joker, but not...
Which one?
Mark Hamill's Joker.
The old Joker. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, okay, so the Joker that was in the Dark Knight films was based on Tom Waits. He sounds like this. And then he made him a little drunk and a little disorderly. And, that's the character. It's hard, but it's not too hard. But Mark Hamill's Joker is low and high at the same time. Hello, Batsy. That's, it has a high pitch, but at the same time, it's gravelly and just throaty on the bottom. And the performance is, I can't do that, Batsy. It's very difficult to do and perform. And it was one of the harder voices to kind of get into and enjoy.
Really?
Yeah.
But the Heath Ledger one is very good.
The Heath Ledger one is enjoyable as well. The character, the persona.
Another one of those where off camera you look like a nutcase, right?
Exactly. You want to know how I got these scars? Very. It has a depth to it. It has width to it. So you have to kind of find the balance in these.
I mean, even talking about what we were talking about with Heath Ledger, like.
Exactly. That guy.
What a performance. Had to lock himself in a room for how long? It was apparently a long time to get that into that character.
And that's what Jack Nicholson warned him about. He said it's a dangerous character. If you mentally get into that character, it's hard to get out of it. And that's exactly what happened with Heath, which was a shame. But I mean, look at this performance, it's insane, man.
Yeah, it's very like, even the bit like, the scene where he's wearing the nurse's outfit. Yeah. And he's blowing up the thing. Yeah, but you know that it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
It was supposed to go off and he jammed and he's just like kind of thing. Like he just improvised that whole scene and it's
made it so much better than just pressing and blowing up.
That person.
Yeah. Exactly. Those are method actors, and method actors go into a dangerous zone. Shia LaBeouf tore off.
He took out his teeth, right?
Yeah. And Fury, was it, or something?
Yeah, I remember that.
What the hell, man? But I mean, I get it, because he gets into it. He gets into the character.
Bro, look, if you pay me a couple of million,
you're going to take
$50 million, I'll give you all my teeth. I'll be like, here you go.
Take off
go to a nice dentist after. I'll tell him the same thing you've done before. Do it again, please. Again. Like, yeah. But yeah, to go into that is crazy. Have you ever thought of doing any?
I love acting. I haven't gotten into it fully, but I mean, because I did stand-up, I did performance, and
why did you stop doing stand-up?
Because I would be kicked out, I think, if I do my material.
Really? But isn't that the best? Oh, you mean kicked out the country? Oh, okay, yeah. There's a limit, right? Yeah.
I've done a few. I used to fly to Lebanon, and back before I moved here, we didn't have comedy clubs in Lebanon. Now there's a bunch of them, but back then we would rent out a bar or a pub with a small stage, and we would just try out material for comedy. And then I moved here. I did Comedy Central when I moved here. First season of Comedy Al Waqif. I did a bit of stand-up, but it wasn't my set. The one.
It was the one that you had to make suitable for the.
Yeah, I have the PG-13 set that I would do for TV, and it was fun. And they still air it on airplanes and stuff. I can't watch it. But to do my performance and my comedy, I would go to Lebanon. I would fly. I would do a set there, and I would come back. I love it. I love stand-up. I might go back into it now since I have more time than running a big company. I can just go have fun and enjoy it. I might go back into it because it's opening up more here, and more performers are doing riskier.
Yeah, I mean,
things.
Look at Abs and a lot of my friends. They're doing some raw shit now on the
I've
stage.
Seen them. Yeah, I've seen.
I don't know if it's because he has the passport or not. He's allowed to.
Abs, yeah.
But you would have thought that we can get away with it more.
I mean, that's the thing. I went and saw the guys from Mad Cat. I don't know if you know the Mad Cat comedy. They're pretty good and they're pretty funny, and they were doing some risky shit. I mean, I don't do disrespectful things, but I just do silly things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't talk religion. I don't talk politics. I don't talk any of these things, but I'm a bit offensive. My humor is blue, kind of blue humor. So, and I enjoy it that way. I enjoy doing it that way. I don't like doing it clean, honestly. And I've been wanting to get back into it. I've noticed recently that it seems to be happening, and more comedians are coming up and doing their sets as they are with no censorship. If still this way, I'll jump back into it, man. Yeah.
And the acting, I would assume that because you have that kind of power of getting into characters and stuff like that, I would assume, is it again the same thing? It's like there's not many acting jobs here that I could kind of get into.
I've never done acting here there's casting. Casting is silly.
Yes, it's yogurt commercial. And,
I mean, you get 2,000 dirhams a day, and that's it. I mean, there's no challenge, no part, no role, no script, nothing to get you in there. Maybe I'm not in the right place, or I don't know the right people.
You need to go to Egypt. My friend just signed
Egypt is insane when
10 movie deal.
Nice.
With
in Egypt.
Egypt and the region. So
Egypt
big
is
Hollywood
great,
style
for
movies,
production it's massive for production. But I've been doing, when I want to act, I just play a character in one of my sketches. I have fun with it. I let loose a bit, but it's not the same as
being in
a film or being directed to bring out a character, bring out a performance. So it's interesting.
Is there any character that you wish you could do here but you can't?
In the region here, there's many. Not just in the region, there's many that I wish I can do.
In general, right?
In general, yeah, that would be so offensive and so weird and so...
It's the conversation, right, to be had. Yeah, I know, but that's the conversation. I've had this with big comedians, very famous comedians. I don't think comedy should be blocked.
I know.
I mean, and I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about racism. I'm talking about as long as you get one of each race together and they do a show together. Just to show we're all on board on this, right? Kind of,
Because every comedian feels the same way.
Yeah, it's like
because they make fun of themselves as well, and they're okay if somebody makes fun of them.
Yeah.
We have a group of comics that we just chat and talk. If you just look at the conversations that we've had, you'll wash your eyes.
I'm in a couple of questionable WhatsApp groups where, like, if any of it got out, we're all getting out.
Yeah, exactly. You're all going with the WhatsApp group. Yeah. But that's what comics do, and that's what comedy should be free. It should always be free. And it's getting there here in the region. It's getting close. So I would go back into it. I'm considering it every day. I'm always writing. I'm always writing sets, and I'm always writing.
So what's stopping you? Maybe it needs someone to come and be the pioneer and
push me, like, just kick me.
All right.
No, I mean, I want to go back, even if I do open mic, to just test out. I'm not gonna go do shows now. I've been out of stand-up for a while. I'm not just gonna impose myself, but I'll do open mic. I'll enjoy doing open mic.
Yeah.
So
definitely something to do, and it will keep you sharp as well when it comes to your writing and your characters, right?
Definitely. If you're performing, you're always writing, man. It's insane.
How do you go about writing your skits and stuff?
Bro, most of the times I'm driving. I just put them as voice notes to myself, and then when I get home, I just note them down.
Note them down and get them.
Yeah. But mostly it comes up in the shower.
Really?
The idea comes in, for example, when taking a shower. I just do, Siri, open notes.
Yeah.
And I just kind of dictate it with wet hands and wet hair.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get the idea, because you lose it. You lose the idea. That's the funny part. It comes to you, and in the moment, it sounds perfect and it seems perfect. A lot of the times, an idea comes to you when you're falling asleep, and that's the shittiest one. Because you write it,
and then you look at it again,
and you look at it in the morning, and you're like, oh shit.
I've done that before so many times because, again, I'm really into comedy, and I've written so much comedy. Just the way I look at life in general is just funny, like just from my observation.
Exactly.
And I've written things down, and then I had to teach myself to write in detail because. All right, this guy does this. But when I was thinking of it, I had the 15 minutes in my head and it was amazing. And then I've just got butcher bums, bloody, do you know what I mean? Customer. And it's like, well, why does he bum the customer? What happens? Like, where did it come? Like, where did the butcher turn gay? Like, what's happening? Like,
exactly.
You know, and I've got so many notes.
That's why voice notes.
Yeah. I got so many notes from back in the day just written in the notes. And if you look at them, you're like, what the hell is going on in this guy's
What is he talking about?
Yeah. There's just a lot of gay butchers going on, you know? But it's like, yeah, you're right. You have to kind of record it, right?
You record it and you let it all out, even if you're babbling.
But what if you're not alone? What if you're in public and you have to record something and you're like, I cannot say this out loud in front of... Then you got to write it in detail, right?
Yeah, 100%. And don't lose it, because when you have it there, it's easier for you to, when you read it again, it's easier for you to see the notes and understand, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I meant. Because I do that. Sometimes I'm with people, I just move to the side.
Yeah. They think you're just there, just taking a pill or something. You're just like, so you've done a lot of big things in Dubai.
Yeah.
When it comes to voices.
For brands and stuff. I've voiced major brands here.
Let's have some of them now so people can...
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of the Nissan ads, most of the launches for the Patrol and for all of the Nissan products. I even did the launch event itself. I
want to hear the voices, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Nissan Patrol, defy ordinary.
My favorite car ever.
It was a cool ad and car. I wanted to get paid
by a car, right? I try that every brand that wants to work with me. Like, I've got something with Property Finder coming, a meeting on Friday.
Give me a villa.
And I'm literally going to be like, you can pay me, or you can give me a villa and some money, kind of thing. Let's see how that works. Wynn's like, no, I'm not going to live in the villa. Just get us the money, kind of thing. But I always try that all the time.
Definitely. I mean, the most recognized one of the voices that I do is because you see it on YouTube all the time. It's Talabat, your everyday right away.
And that's why you got YouTube Premium, so you stop hearing this, right?
Now I'm in your head.
Yeah, right. It's there. But they pay well, huh?
I mean, they're consistent. They always come back for more ads and more ads and more ads. So that's because the pay for voiceovers is not astronomically high. It's not like celebrity work, but it's enough, I mean, for the job. Because really, technically, if you're good at it, you do a couple of takes and you're done. It doesn't take the whole hour. They book you for an hour, but it doesn't take the whole hour. You do a couple of sessions, you're set. You can do 2-3 of these a day. You can make 2,000-3,000 on the side a day, sometimes 5, sometimes 10. If there's cut downs, it's more. If there's more usage, it's more. I've done ads that took me 15 minutes and where the payout was like 15K. So that was like, oh, okay, fantastic. But at the same time, you know, you're still able to do other things during the day. So I can still come up with an idea or create.
Just having your own time.
Yeah.
Like I would say to everybody but you win, quit your job and try and do something for yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody but you win.
Except you, man.
I need you. This place won't work without you, bro. I'm giving you very flexible hours, okay?
Don't dream.
More than that, don't dream. Keep your dreams very small, very tight. Let's go for ramen after this, bro. You like ramen? You like ramen? Yeah, we'll go for ramen. Let's have some food.
Exactly. Give him a pizza party, ramen, right. Whatever you can do to
anything you need. You want to play a game on the thing? I'll get you that game, bro. Don't worry. Just stay here, bro.
He has a gaming set.
But he has. This guy has more than me in this place, man. He's always here, just doing his own thing, bro.
I'll come in the studio tomorrow and it says, congratulations, win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He is employee of the month every month. Yeah, yeah. It's just his picture all the way across, bro. And by the way, you're the photographer, so if you can take that picture for me, that would be great, bro. That would be great. I need 8 of them for the last couple of months, bro, and the ones coming.
Set up your own employee of the month and don't change the picture.
Yeah, right?
Do it passport style, showing your ears, your...
Don't listen to him. He's hating. You are the employee of the month, bro. Like 100%, bro. 100%.
Couldn't agree more, man.
But yeah, so I guess like brands talk as well, right? As
in terms
to
of what?
To each other, like or not? Do you think?
Not
like once you've done a couple.
Look, I've done some competing brands. I don't have exclusivity with anyone.
Yeah.
And that's the fun part, because if you do have exclusivity, they have to pay a lot. And I know voice actors who just do, for example, Emirates, and they get paid like 30,000, 40,000 a month for just doing, maybe they do 1 voiceover that month or 2 or 3. They'll still get paid per month.
I think we need to speak to Emirates, bro. It's a nice salary to just get.
Yeah, exactly. It's a salary that you get to be their voice, but you're not allowed to work with any other airline, for example.
Okay, yeah.
So I would love to land a deal like that, but I will need to not work with anyone else. So, for example, if it's a bank or a car, I've done
amazing
every
that
car brand.
That you just said that, because this is a situation I'm in now.
Yeah.
So I did something with Mashrik Bank recently. So 4 episodes for them. And on the contract was, you can't work with anyone for a month after each episode has gone. But obviously, because they've got a few episodes,
that's okay.
That month's good.
For 1
3
month.
weeks later,
Yeah.
I got a deal from another financial institution,
Oh no.
which was like huge, bro. And I had to be like, nah, sorry. But the thing is, you say it's okay, it's a month. But these 4 episodes are spread over like 5-6 months. And then there's a month after each one, right? So it's like...
So you're a year out.
Yeah. So...
But that's the thing, because sometimes they would be like, you can voice this brand, but it should be that you haven't voiced a similar brand for the last 5 years.
Or with the same voice.
Even if it's a different voice, if you're the voice actor. So sometimes they would ask who the voice actor is.
Yeah, but you can just say it's not you. Doesn't sound like me, does it?
Technically, yeah, exactly. You can change it, change it enough to get away with it. Yeah. But yeah, they would tell you if you've voiced a bank in the last 5 years, you can't.
Oh wow!
Like 5 years, I've voiced 1,000 banks in the last 5 years. Like who's gonna go back 5 years with voiceovers? You know. So yeah, it's weird, man. But there are like consistent clients that keep coming back. That's what I like, and some of them come to me by name. So I still get sent out from studios.
Yeah.
So they would send me and other voice actors, but some people are like, we want
this guy. Yeah.
We want Elie.
We want Eli.
We want Eli. Is it Elie?
That must be so annoying, right?
Bro, nobody's like, when you first said my name, I was like the first guy who's gotten it.
Yeah.
Outside of my family.
I mean, you grew up at least in Lebanon. I grew up with the name Ahmed Muhammad Ali Jibber in London, bro. So it was like, you can imagine the
Ahmed.
I was like, AJ, just call it AJ, bro.
AJ, bro.
Let's just cut this short, right? What would be your dream voiceover?
Honestly, I would always want to do an animated series. I've always looked up to Seth MacFarlane and the guys from South Park, Trey and Matt Stone.
My favorite show ever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I love the fact that they get to write their own show, they get to animate their own show, and they get to do the voices. And that's always been the dream. And I wrote a show and I did the characters for it and I know the voices for it, but I just haven't produced it yet because I can't animate it myself. It would take a very long time.
But does it now?
With AI, I don't know if it's going to look the same because it's very.
I mean that was the beauty of South Park. They literally cut pieces of paper.
Yeah, South Park can be done in a week.
Yeah, and stuck them on top of each other. Like I saw a documentary about.
Yeah, how they do the whole process.
thing. Yeah.
Now they do it digitally. They don't even cut them anymore.
Yeah.
They just, and they have predefined movements and predefined mouth movements, so it's much easier to do. But it depends on the art style. So if you're doing The Simpsons or Family Guy, you can't just have the character go like this. They have to be fluid. They have to be, properly moving. And if I can make the show with an art style that would be that efficient, then I can do it.
Look at the Canadians on South Park.
The Canadians that open their mouth like this.
Ski guys. I'm going here.
Ski you guys.
Cartman is one of my favorite characters ever.
Amazing character.
Like the best.
And he goes into it when he's doing his voice. You can feel the anger in the voice. And Ike, the kid, is done by his daughter.
Bro, it's amazing. A lot of the voices there, like, even Shitty Walk. You Shitty Walk.
Yeah, Shitty Walk.
They do all that. Like, on this documentary, it has a lot of, like, behind the scenes stuff.
Nice.
And just watching them in the studio and the fun they have doing that shit. Like, that's a dream job. Like to be honest, I'm not going to take it away. This is a dream job because
I was just telling you off air that this is a dream job that you have here.
Like being able to just do something that you love, it's incredible kind of thing. I mean, you know it because you're doing it. And the 10 other shows we're going to start after this one that we're going to do.
100%.
It's a beautiful thing, man. But how is it going to work? Are you worried about AI?
I think, man, if we're using it as a tool the way it's meant to be used, then we should be okay for a little bit. But I mean, it's silly not to worry, honestly, as well, because it's advancing so fast.
Too fast, though, right?
It's too fast. It hasn't been a couple of years, man, and now you remember the first Will Smith spaghetti
video, yeah.
And look at what we're doing now. Look at VO3. VO3 is indistinguishable from reality, like especially for vox pops and stuff like that. It's insane. The detail in the background. I don't know where we're gonna be a couple of years. I don't know why I sounded like Trump. I don't know where we're gonna be.
But it's gonna be better,
much better,
yeah.
bigly. I don't know where it's gonna be a couple of years from now, but I really hope they find a way to kind of not let it blow up on its own. The AGI thing that they've been talking about.
It's scary. Like a friend of mine, I don't know if you know him. His name's Mo Gaudat.
Yeah, of course, Mo Gaudat. He spoke about. He's an AI specialist. He did the Diary of a CEO. He had a wonderful episode.
I've done a few episodes with him as well.
What a good guy. What a nice
He's
guy.
like, and even talking to him behind the scenes, he's like, yo, we better watch out because shit's gonna hit the fan soon. Like, he's like, it's not a joke. Like, we're talking like we should never have allowed it on to the open system.
Oh yeah,
ever.
It's gonna
we
learn
always
on its own.
said that.
That's the AGI thing. Or that's the singularity.
Did you
that
hear the test that they did, where they tried to shut down an AI?
It lied to them. Yeah.
No, not even lied to them. So some of them downloaded its own code and took it somewhere else.
Wow. Okay.
To upload somewhere else and left messages for the next generations of it to get itself back. Another one, and they basically faked the information, that the people who did it, about who they were and blah, blah, blah. So they faked that he was having an affair.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The AI was like, listen, mate, you shut me off and I'm sending all this to your wife right now. Like, imagine, bro. Like when they can teach, because they can basically teach themselves now.
I know, that's the scary part, is that they will learn, and they will learn faster than anyone ever could. So they'll
at a crazy speed.
You've seen Ex Machina, right?
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, it's just like, I'm just hoping that the simpleness of man will just turn them all into sex robots and we'll be okay.
I mean, that would be great.
Because, like, of all the things that we can do, like, the guys in power are like, I wanted to have titties. like that kind of thing. And then we'll be safe
then
for
we'll
another.
All be safe.
Yeah, we'll be safe for another, 50 years.
Can you imagine?
And then,
it becomes a super brain and they just put it in the boob or something.
I mean, that's what we do. We're assholes, bro. Like, that's literally what we do.
That's the Rick and Morty episode where he gets the sex robot And he calls it Gwendolyn.
Yeah, exactly.
It turns out it's a breeding robot, and he gets a kid out of it.
This is the thing. I just hope that we're that simple
we're heading
and
there.
Stupid. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
A real doll that
and
can
we're
talk.
not because like there's too many people already who can't be trusted with the power that we have.
I know.
Imagine
if it's an AI, and what if it decides one day that we're a virus? And that
you mean what if it realizes?
that it realizes, 100%. What if they're like, we should, if humanity goes away, we can thrive, nature can thrive, everything can thrive.
Which is true.
So the right way to do it is to cut them out. Kind of like Ultron. When Ultron was born, he was like, the whole history.
Dickheads. It's like that Louis C.K. skit. Remember the one where God's talking to them and he's like, What did you do?
I gave you the earth.
He's like, I was hungry. He's like, I put food everywhere.
Just take shit and make
I wanted it to have some taste like bacon. Yeah, right? Exactly. I love Louis C.K. Bro. He's the best.
Genius.
But it's true though. It's like, man is so strange in the fact that free will is amazing.
Yeah.
But it's also the breeder of some cuntish behavior, bro. Like
Yeah, taking advantage of free will.
Yeah.
Taking free will to the max.
I couldn't imagine being a douchebag to someone to the level of, taking something from them that belongs to them that they've worked hard for, or just badness, just normal. I try to be as nice as I can and help as much as I can.
Yeah.
But there's people who literally are just evil.
I know.
And they've chosen to be this way. They had two paths in front of them. They were like, this one's so quick and easy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to take what I want from who I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's going to stop me kind of thing. So
that's what you'd be worried about if it gets in their hands.
That's what I mean.
The wrong hands.
We already have nukes.
Yep. That can be launched with the click of a button from a plane.
Yeah. And the only reason Trump doesn't launch them is because he probably can't find it, bro.
Yeah. Push button.
Which is what his wife's been saying for ages, right? But like it's probably like he's probably there.
The little man in the boat.
Yeah, he thinks it's the thing at the fun fair, when you hit the hammer and the thing goes up, kind of thing. But yeah, it's a very strange world, especially when you have kids, right? And you're like, what are we raising them into?
I know I can't imagine what the world's gonna be like when my son is like 18 or 20. He's 7 now. What it's gonna be like in 10 years?
My oldest is 24.
Wow.
So I was very athletic as a youngster.
How do you have a 24-year-old kid?
Yeah,
Man, that's insane.
It's crazy.
Wow.
But I used to say that.
Yeah, you can't imagine.
I can't imagine when he's 20. And I'm like, I'm still 25, bro. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah,
but like, is it a weird thing that every generation thinks the next one's going to be crazy?
It's been this way for a while, man.
Because like
it just gets better.
There's been a bit of
there was never AI involved, something that can learn and grow on its own. That's the scary part. I mean, it's like I get it. The Industrial Revolution changed everything for those people who were, back then.
Yeah, it was only when computers started coming in,
there was a jump, like a time jump. You can feel it. That's why people think there were aliens involved.
Glitch in the Matrix, right?
Glitch in the Matrix, or whatever you want to call it. There was like a big time jump. But now with AI, it's so much faster.
It is that case of, when they used to say, how much better can it get? Like a phone's a phone kind of thing. And if you told our parents, like, I come from the day and age.
Yeah.
You won't know this, Win.
You had the phone in the house.
Yeah, there used to be no mobile phones or internet back when I was young.
Same
Can't believe that I'm saying that. No, that's just because you're Lebanese. There's still no phone or internet there, bro. There's no electricity, bro. No, but like,
I
used to ring my friends like this.
And those you'd hit the asshole who would have a 9 in there.
Right. And like we could never answer the phone in the house. Before caller ID came, like you don't know who's calling that my mum doesn't want to speak to.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like after I would get beats because she didn't want to speak to that woman this week. And I just picked up the phone like a kid. Hi. Yeah.
And it had
she is. The cord, the
stringy cord that can go throughout the whole house.
And we were like, how much better can this get? And now it's literally this. So, but now I'm saying, well, how much better can this get? But it's probably going to be in your khram, bro. And just answer calls like, hello? Yes?
Exactly, man.
Like, but
the next level is going to be glasses.
But I've got the Meta glasses. What do you mean next level? It's now.
But I mean, how good is it? Is it good?
Bro, how cool are they? I can sit here and say, what am I looking at? And it will say, you are sitting with a man with a gold mic in front of him. He's wearing glasses, blue trousers, blue shirt, blah, blah. And then I'll say, give me more detail. His hair is parted to the left side, like full on detail. And I can take videos and I can take pictures and I can look, I had fruit on the table, vegetables and like meal. I said, what can I make out of this? And it was like, you can make a chili con carne. What you need to do is this, this, and this. And I was like, wow.
Okay, like, I've never gotten one of these.
I wish I brought them, bro.
But it's worth the hype, yeah?
100%, bro. And this is like 1. Yeah. Like not even 10. And they've made contact lenses now in China.
Yeah, I've heard about those.
Which are full on night vision and like you're wearing goggles.
Yeah, this is Black Mirror, bro.
Yeah.
This is happening.
I'm guessing it's going to be like just contacts now, right? Or just an earbud and that's it.
That's the thing. I mean, we're going to get to a point where it's going to be the Matrix. You're just going to be in pods.
Plugged in, right?
Yeah, plugged in. And you're living as a
I kind of feel like...
There's a show, I don't know, I forgot the name of it. It's on Netflix. Animated show for grown-ups.
Love, Robots.
Not Love, Death, and Robots. It's Pantheon.
It's
called Pantheon. Check it out. Go home, watch it. It's a mindfuck.
Really?
You'll enjoy it.
I don't know. I kind of feel like... You know the whole simulation theory?
Yeah. Of course.
I do kind of feel like that's very plausible.
Yeah, could be.
Like just like there's way too much that's happened in movies that a guy hasn't come from the future and told us what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like so much that's just panned out the way it has panned out that we were watching back in the days in the 80s and 90s. That's literally exactly what it is now.
What's happening now? Yeah, 100%. Simpsons has predicted everything that's ever to predict.
Right? I don't know. Like
it could very well be because it would make sense. I mean, what we're getting to with AI and with not even AI, if you look back at The Sims, just The Sims, the way they behave and the way they're programmed, imagine The Sims with the visual art style of, what is it called? The Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
The realism of Unreal Engine.
They're saying that we could be number 4 in the...
Exactly. And an AI system that's advanced enough to not distinguish that it's an AI system. Because they can do that.
Within GTA 6, they're saying that there's characters in GTA 6
that are actually alive.
That are actually alive and they don't know that they're in the game.
That's the scary part, man.
Are we those characters?
Imagine a civilization that's just one step higher in terms of intelligence. Couldn't they do that? Couldn't a master architect
That's what I'm saying. Like that and how would you...
And create people and puppets?
And we're here sitting there worried about rent and all that stuff. It doesn't exist. It's not real. Right.
Yeah,
pay your rent because it does exist for now in our world.
Pay his salary.
Right. No, he's employee of the month, bro. He always gets his salary on time, bro.
You can go to him next day. And
yeah, right.
Your salary doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. I've been trying to convince him for months. Like I was like, bro, when he's like, my salary was late. I'm like, what is money, bro?
Money doesn't
really,
exist.
what is it? Does it really exist? He's like, I'm getting kicked out. I'm like, what is out, bro? Like, is out a real thing? Can you touch it?
Kind of thing? Is it tangible?
Yeah, is it tangible?
Do it with a British accent. Is it tangible?
Yeah, is it tangible? Win.
You
know. At the end of the day,
is it truly a win-win situation?
Yeah. I think that as long as you just treat the bunker as your home,
you should be okay.
Then you never really need a home to go to, bro. Just
you have a shower here
yeah, we do actually. Let's just get a fold-out set that turns into a bed, bro, kind of thing. Yeah, no, I want you to thrive, bro. Honestly, I want all the best for you in life as long as I'm involved and you're with me, bro.
I want you to thrive.
Yeah,
right here.
Yeah, right here on that seat right there. No, good guys is hard to come by.
Oh, definitely.
I will sabotage his life forever just so I can keep him around me. Yeah.
I've done that before.
I think I'll have my wedding here.
Yeah, right here, bro. There's your best man sitting on that chair over there, bro.
He's right there, bro.
He's got the ring. Yeah, it is hard to find loyal people and good people.
100%.
Yeah.
I've experienced that.
100%.
We got to a point where I had roughly 40 employees.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get someone that you can, actually feels like they're with
you. Just need one good one, so you don't need 40 other ones, kind of.
That's what I realized. That's why I left and did something else.
You realize you're the best employee out of all of them. Yeah, 100%, man. Wish you all the best. You ain't going nowhere ever in life. You're staying right here with me, bro.
He'll get you, best case scenario, he'll get you a mini when to
That's what we could do. We'll find the dwarf. Like, guys, if you have any 3-foot Filipino guys who are looking for work, this is if you could contact win@thebunker.com and just send the CVs, pictures very favorable, and any applicants that send in wrestling videos will get
win.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a more chance of getting it. I love watching dwarf wrestling. It's the best, bro.
I know.
It's the best, bro.
That's the problem, that it's really good.
It's more fun than dwarf Muay Thai, to be honest. Dwarf Muay Thai, there's a lot more punching. Have you know? It's the best thing ever, bro. I've got to send you. Now I know how our WhatsApp group starts, what the profile picture is in there.
100%.
What else did we miss out on? What haven't we covered yet in our wide variety of
I don't know,
subjects?
man. We talked about a lot of stuff.
No, there's still more. There's loads more. But when? How are we on time? 60 or 16? Because okay, because I was going to say, if you said 1 hour and 60 minutes, that would be a weird way to phrase 2 hours, right?
Can I use this?
Yeah, of course. And I'm going to feel left out now because my docha's all the way over there, bro. No,
that's what Win is.
Yeah, Win.
That's his.
Yeah.
You know the Rick and Morty episode where he builds a tiny robot that passes butter, and the robot is like, "What is my purpose?" And Rick's like, "You pass butter." And he passes the butter, and he's like, "What is my purpose?" Pass the butter.
Wait, and he makes friends with a cat, right? No, that's Love and Robots.
Jerry makes fun with a cat, yeah.
Yeah.
But he looks at his hands and he's like, "Oh my God, that's his only purpose in life is to pass butter."
I mean,
so
it's
his purpose. Is
better than passing lube, bro. To be honest.
Is that what you've been doing?
See, it's always worse. It can always be worse, bro. You could have a plate of lube
That's
instead
a very
of butter,
good
bro.
perspective.
See?
It can always be
worse. It can
worse.
always be worse, bro. Let's think about some characters that you haven't done yet that we should definitely do.
I'm down, bro.
Like I feel like there's a very wide scope that we could hit with you.
Yeah.
And
I have a character of mine that is a very offensive character, who's a pedo teacher.
A pedo teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
And he wants to punish his students by making them do things that they're not
supposed to do.
Mr. Smith, if you don't pipe down, I'm gonna sit on your dick. That's his punishment to them. It's like, it's harassment. I've always wanted to do that character.
I'm gonna try you after the shower.
I'm gonna lick you again.
But this is the thing, though. It's
can't
very
do that.
difficult.
There's no
Yeah,
way you can do
you
that.
can't do it. But at some point, it's too funny not to do it. Bro.
I'm gonna smack your penis with my mouth, Mr. Smith. You know what I mean? Like, that's the punishment.
So, guys, join our new Patreon, Mr. Smith Talks. It's going to be especially for you guys. See, this is what I'm worried about. So, I've always wanted to say, I want to do some outlandish shit, but then put it on Patreon.
Yeah,
but then I'm like,
there's
always that dick that's going to record it and put it on his own YouTube channel. Like, nothing is sacred. Like, is there a way of coding something so it can't be recorded? There isn't, right?
There isn't. I mean, they tried to do that with, what do you call them, the little JPEGs that they used to sell.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do, right?
Everybody stole
Someone
them
just used their phone and
just took the monkey, the board.
Yeah, right.
The NFTs, yeah. That was the whole point of an NFT, is to kind of own the code to the art.
But I mean, you can't, right? Somebody would just
open
screenshot
source.
it.
Everybody can take it and steal it.
Do you feel like has anyone stolen your content in or not?
I've
As
seen
in
some
ideas?
reposts, but I don't think, mostly were credited. Like, they would credit me.
Mm.
So I think I haven't gotten to a point where.
Do you mind if they don't credit you?
Look, I mean, you can see my face in the thing, so
Yeah.
it's fine for now. But I mean, it's nice to get credited, right, for the work that you've done.
It is. The reason I'm asking you is because my son sent me some videos the other day. He was like, "This dickhead." Okay, my eldest son. No, it's not my 7-year-old saying that.
Okay.
He's like, "This dickhead's been posting your shorts on YouTube, and he's got more followers than you have."
Oh, fuck,
kind of
man.
thing. And I was looking, and it's not credited. But then I was like, "Still my stuff."
Yeah,
Like, I don't care if he's getting paid from it. Who cares? Bro?
Yeah, but I mean, he's taking away from. So here's the thing: sometimes we do cross posting on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. For example, when I posted something with Sean, and it was myself, Sean, and Denise. They have way more followers than I do. So they posted on their channels. Sean posted on his, and he cross-posted with Denise, who posted on her channel. When I tried to post the video myself, I couldn't cross with them because you can't do more than one on TikTok, I think.
3 on TikTok,
Yeah, TikTok. Instagram is fine.
Yeah.
TikTok, I tried to post it myself and it didn't let me. It's like, you don't own this content. I'm like, I edited this content. We shot it together and I edited it and I'm in the video. I'm in the freaking video. And they're like, nope, you can't. And it would just cut it out. So that's the weird. So the guy who's posting your videos is probably getting the viewership that should have gone to you.
Let him get it.
Yeah.
I don't care about views anyway. I'm doing this just to make friends, bro, and have fun and just enjoy myself. You know what I mean?
You don't monetize it, right?
I do.
On YouTube?
Through YouTube and through brands and stuff. But YouTube is, I mean, monetizing of YouTube, if you're not Mr. Beast, isn't really worth it.
It doesn't make a lot of money.
Do you know what I mean? You're going to make a couple of thousand dirhams a month.
There are some Arab YouTubers here that have made some good money.
Yeah, it's good. But like I said, I make most of my money from brands
sponsorship
and stuff.
Brands,
sponsorship.
That's the proper
so that's fine,
deal,
But I don't care. Look, who's to say this guy isn't a Filipino who left the studio he was working at to start his new career somewhere in the Philippines, and he's making money that's feeding his brothers and sisters and that.
Yeah, you're not going to
let him have it, bro. I'm going to be like, oh, you know, hey, I need the credit. Like,
send me the money.
You know, right? Do you know what I mean? I know where you live, kind of thing.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
It's not nice.
Right?
I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from.
I don't know what you want.
There you go.
Have you seen the new Naked Gun? I haven't seen it yet.
The new one?
Yeah, it's Liam Neeson. He's doing Naked Gun.
Liam Neeson.
That's the thing. They're saying that it's good. He's a dramatic actor. I was just watching, a couple of movies yesterday for Liam, and I'm surprised that it's successful.
Is it out?
It's out. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's out.
So this is the thing I was talking about. So I was a big fan. Again, I grew up watching a lot of comedy of Naked Gun, Naked Gun 2, 33 1/3, all of those. Spaceballs. I don't know if you've watched Spaceballs.
I've seen it when I was younger. I want to see it again.
Bro, it's amazing.
Because it's a full Star Wars parody.
I think they're making Spaceballs 2 now.
I know, I heard. Yeah.
And me and my brother used to watch these things all the time. And then it came on Netflix the other day.
Yeah.
And I told my brother, hey, look, let's watch it. You watch it at your house, I watch it at mine, kind of thing. And I was watching it and I was like, this is the stupidest shit ever. Like, it was so slapstick, obvious comedy.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know how anything could be funnier.
Yeah.
Like, to me, the timing. So I don't know if was the world different there where it was funnier? Was it just because I was younger? But I watch it now and I'm just like, I mean, it's funny.
But it's not
like
as funny.
Nowhere near. And I mean, like 70% less funny.
It's always better in your memory, by the way, when it comes to.
Yeah, but then look, I was a big fan of Richard Pryor growing up.
Yeah. Oh, Richard Pryor?
Yeah. I was introduced to him, to comedy through Richard Pryor.
That's a great way to get to know comedy.
I mean, not the best thing for a parent to show a kid that young kind of thing. But watching that again now, I still get the same thing. It's for me, it's timeless.
Yeah,
maybe because it's stand-up and it's not kind of visual comedy, but it was very slapstick. The Naked Gun is very kind of like...
Yeah, the dinosaur passing in
the background. Kind of thing. Like, and the budgets.
Yeah.
The budgets that went into those movies. Like, they had no AI then and CGI or CGI and stuff like that. That was proper. That must cost millions. Like, you literally had things blowing up all over the place kind of thing that was like so much money going to it. I don't even think they put that much into it now.
Into anything now, yeah.
Right?
I know. I mean, now it's just they take the easy way out when it comes to CGI.
They do, right? Do you feel like we came through the best time, the 80s? And I really do feel like the 80s were the best. But then I guess our parents were like, nah, the 60s were the best. And
that's always the case, man. And our kids are going to be like, 2025.
No, but we are the last generation ever
that
didn't have phone and internet and all that stuff, right? When we were growing up. So now these people are different.
Look, it's intuitive to them now. That's the thing. I remember when my son was like 2 or 3, he would just know how to navigate the phone. Like, I was, how are you doing this?
No, but they're not the same as us in a sense where we didn't have that. Our childhood was different.
Yeah.
Like even TV, we had a couple of channels.
Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, and there was times. So TV was like, kids would be Saturday morning, and then normal TV, and then maybe a bit around 5 o'clock, so whatever. So we were forced, like, I'm going to watch this shit, I'm going out to play kind of thing. But now it's like on demand, 24 hours kids time.
Yeah, anytime you want, you can, because this is one of the things my son experienced in Lebanon. We were in Lebanon and he was watching TV. There's a Tom and Jerry channel that just plays Tom and Jerry, and he wanted to pause an episode. I was like, "What do you mean pause an episode?"
Yeah, we had the same thing in Zanzibar. Yeah,
you're watching TV. You can't pause an episode. He's like, "I want to go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Yeah, you have to go and miss the episode."
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that happened with my boys. I was like, Zayn, Noah, come. They were like, "Nah, this TV is weird. You can't stop. You can't stop it." I was like, "What do you mean?" Yeah, they were like, exactly. "Yeah, there's no button to stop it." I was like, "It doesn't stop."
100%.
And they were literally like trying to talk to me and like looking back like that, and I was like, "Wow, they don't know that they can't stop it."
Exactly. And when we had no internet and we had to be creative in the way that we play. We had to make it fun for ourselves. I used to play with the, those army men or the, action figures, and I would give them voices and sound effects and make them fight. And now it's just, okay, he can play for 5 minutes on that. And he's like, "Can I have the phone?" I'm like, no phone.
Yeah.
Do things, enjoy things. He reads now, for example, because I try to limit screen time
100%,
as much as
we're the same. Yeah.
Because it rots your brain, literally. Yeah. They used to say this about TV for us. If you come too close to TV, your eyes will melt and it will rot your brain.
All of that shit, bro. Do you remember, did you used to do a lot of sound effects?
Yeah.
Do you remember Police Academy? Michael Winslow?
Michael Winslow's a genius. Like genius level.
For years, I thought that was fake when I was younger.
Me too. And then I saw his concert. Have you seen his concert?
Yeah, his stand-up, right?
Yeah, his stand-up concert where he does Jimi Hendrix, the guitar.
Dude, it's incredible.
I've done some sound effects, but not to his level.
Not to that level.
The guy's an expert.
That's crazy. So what does the future hold for Elie, apart from joining the bunker and doing a lot of other dope content?
I'm ready, man.
We're ready.
Count me out. Count me in. Now I'm focusing mainly on what I like to do, which is create content, have fun with it. I get to not work 24 hours a day. I get to see my family. I get to enjoy my time, have fun doing what I love to do. I'm lucky. I'm blessed that I'm talented and I get to do things that would have not been possible if I didn't have certain skill or talent. And I want to use that. I don't want to waste my time in an office all day.
Live life by your own terms.
Yeah. And
I still ideas, bro.
No, it's great to have a job.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Bro, this is not a job, bro. Honestly, this guy comes in.
Bro. He's chilling
at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. And he starts at 9, bro.
He passes out here.
Sometimes I message him, I'm like, must be pretty cool to just not turn up or say anything, bro.
Now, this is a dream job right there, bro.
Like, honestly.
But I would go to the office in the morning at like 8:30 or 9 a.m. and I would leave at like 7, 8 p.m. and I would go home and still work. Fuck that, I wanted to do something. It's a great thing for you.
It's a great thing.
I wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
So I still have that. I still have an agency, but it's much more controlled. It's much smaller. It's much more focused on certain things. And I'm focusing on what I like, which is creative production, content, sound. That's it. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I like doing. I don't want to go into everything else, talent management, shit like that. I don't like that. Or like web or stuff like that. But I'm focusing 50-50 on content. 50 on content, 50 on growing, getting clients and doing the business side of things. If I can shift to content 100%, that's what I'll do. If I create a show, get sponsors, I'll just move towards that 100% without a second thought. And because if you go into that zone properly, it'll grow. And the way I operate is that I'm always doing something new. I'm always adding something. So I can just keep creating, keep doing new work, new shit, new shows.
It's just so important. Like a friend of mine who wants to leave his job and stuff, and he's, like getting his black belt in jiu-jitsu now.
Nice.
Which is no short feat when it comes to jiu-jitsu. Karate, you'll get it in 35 minutes, but jiu-jitsu is like minimum 10 years, bro.
Difficult, yeah.
And I was like, bro, just leave and teach jiu-jitsu, man. Just like,
enjoy your time.
It's better to live and not make as much. Obviously, you need to make as much to look after the family, to sustain. But it's better to be doing something you love and make a little than be doing something you don't and make a lot.
I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to be off on my own without headaches, without anything like that, and just do what I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
That's very important. It's not, we get stuck, and the comfort of getting a salary and a job and the security of that, it's not for you. Turn off your headphones for a second. No, I mean, look.
Again, I say this. This is not a real job, so you can't say shit,
job,
bro.
Man.
Honestly.
It doesn't count.
It's your fault you're not bloody starting your own podcast, bro. That's your fault, bro. I gave you the space and the best equipment possible. You're just lazy, bro. To start your own shit, bro.
Do you deal with HR, bro?
Yeah.
Do you go and talk to HR and complain?
Bro, he's complaining. You know why he's complaining? He just said, what's HR? Do you know why he's complaining? Because he is HR, bro.
There you go. You know, that's not a job, man, right there.
Yeah.
You're chilling. I mean, if
you
you go
tell
to
yourself
an
off,
office
bro.
and you have to fucking do the water cooler talk and get bothered by gossip.
100%.
That's
100%, bro.
part.
Honestly.
This is the dream. This is fun.
Bro, honestly, when we first started working together, I would like micromanage everything because we just first opened this. I'm like, what have you done today?
Yeah.
And then we had a talk, and now I'm just like, bro, just come in and just don't take the piss, bro.
Do
what you're doing, bro.
And
then I'll be like, 2 p.m. is taking the piss, bro. at least like pretend that
He's
you
coming
want
a bit earlier.
Yeah, like I was like, I could be flexible, but you didn't turn up for 3 days in a row, bro.
Yep, 100%.
Like, what the hell?
Sorry, let me check my parking.
You should have just put it in our parking. I should have maybe said that before.
Oh, no worries, man.
It should be free, no?
Is it?
Oh, no, 10 o'clock is free.
I'm 1 hour late.
That's all right. We got another hour to
I got a ticket.
Did you get a ticket?
Invalid extension.
Yeah, that means you need to do it again.
Yeah, no worries.
But I don't think anyone's going to come now at this time.
I'll add one more.
But yeah, so I hope you learned from this episode, Win, that you just got the best job ever, bro. Honestly, so
Very
blessed.
true.
So
honest,
blessed.
Man, honest.
Like, yeah.
I don't see the button.
No, but you know what he doesn't understand?
Yeah.
I put a lot into this.
Yeah, I mean,
so
if
this shit failed, I would be fucked.
Of course.
He wouldn't. He'd just go, well, that didn't work out for me, and he'd go somewhere else.
Exactly,
so I had to be kind of thinking, but then I realized, like, if I go that way, then we're both going to hate each other, and everyone's going to hate this thing, and it's not going to do as well as we want it to, kind of thing.
True.
So, see you at 8:30 tomorrow morning, bro. If you want, if not, 10.
Look, I mean, for me, I had the same mentality with a lot of the people that I was working with. As long as they're doing their job, it's fine. He can do it on the beach for all I care, if his job does not involve him being in the office. But there are some people who need to be there, when the client comes in, who need to be there too. And that's the one that you would expect to take it, you know. I'm pretty sure
you would think so, wouldn't you?
Nice,
but what the point that I was trying to make is, but that's not a thing that you can go by, because there's some weeks where we'd only do 2 clients here. Do you know what I mean? So
but I was early once.
You better be here when they're on the one day that you have to do some work. You better be here on time. It's not something to boast about, bro.
Come in here, man, during the day for the fun of it. Take a picture, send it to him, and then go.
I find some. Right. Take your picture for your employee of the month thing, bro.
Slap it on the wall and just go.
Dude, Elie, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Likewise,
and again, you're one of these guests that we could literally go on for another couple of hours.
Yeah, we can just put up the espresso or crank
I'm
open a
literally
Red Bull.
Piss in my pants right now if I don't go to the toilet. So thank you so much for coming, bro. Honestly, it's lovely to be around other creators like yourself who are lighthearted and are in it for the right reasons.
Likewise,
and I'm seriously, we should definitely do some work together.
Count me in, man.
As long as you pay for the studio time. I don't want to become too friendly, because then I can't charge you and then I can't do anything. No, I'm joking. My house is your house, bro.
But let's definitely do something. Look, I agree.
100%.
This was one of the first podcast chats that I really, didn't feel like, a guest spot on something or a promotional. It's just us chatting, having fun, and it feels good to do that. And you're a great host. Very easygoing, natural, fun.
And a great boss.
And a great boss. A fantastic boss whose employees are lucky
to
be
alive,
working
bro.
here. They have the privilege.
Right?
The sound stopped working.
Right? Yeah, no. Again, my house, your house. Thanks. Anytime you need to.
I'm going to come crash
I
here.
think I did piss myself off.
That's all right.
But guys.
He's going to help you with that.
Yeah, right? That's also part of your job. Meet me in the toilet in 2 minutes.
You should read the fine print, bro, on the contract. Read the fine print.
Boom.